In this video, I will show you how you can generate subtitles and captions for your YouTube videos and your stories. So you can see this is the timeline of your stories on CapCut. So you can actually generate automatic captions for this story and video for yourself using CapCut. It's very, very easy, okay? So when you come to this text tab, you click on text. Then right here, you see several options. You see add text. You equally see AI generated option effects, text templates. So we're interested in auto captions, which is the next option here, okay? So you see this is the auto caption menu right here. Now, the next thing you see here is an option for you to select the language you want to transcribe for. You can see English is selected as the default language. So you have a variety of other languages here like French, German, Indonesian, Italian, Korean, Filipino, Polish, and several other languages. So we're interested in using English language. Okay, so we'll select that. Now, we don't have previous captions on this particular video, as you can see. There's no previous captions of this video. Had even there is, we would have clicked on the clear current caption so that we can generate fresh caption. So, but this is the first caption we are generating for this particular story and this particular video. Okay. So what we have to do is we go ahead to click on generate. So you can see the pop-up window has come up. And right on this, you see it's now 45%. So it's definitely going to attain to 100% before we can see the list of all the generated captions that that's come up with. So we've got to exercise a patience for at least a minute or two. Also note that this makes use of data, so you need a strong internet connection for you to actualize this because this particular activity makes contact with CapCut servers remotely to be able to transcribe your videos and then give you the required subtitles and captions you need. So you can see it's now 68, 69, 70%, 72, okay? Okay, so it has finished. So you can see it has generated a new row that contains our caption. So right here, for example, this is it. If you click here, you see, if you look at the bottom, you see the caption it has created for us. So what we want to format this caption and make it more broader and bigger and more appealing. So what do? We click on any of these. So any of these here can be used for this. So we click on this. Then when you click on that, that's one of the captions generated for it here. You go over to templates, okay? Now, when you click on templates, it's definitely going to load a wide variety of CapCut templates. So any of them you click here, you are going to see the preview. So there are different options right here. Different captions available here. Okay. So let's see here. So I'm going to show you the one that I use more often than not. So I usually use this. So I usually use this particular one. So let me show you how it is. So once you click on that, you can see it has formatted the caption to look something like this. Okay. So I'll click on that again. If you bring up the option, then we'll go back to basic. Then under this basic, can you see it has taken this default font for that particular template we chose. Then this is the size. So if you want to increase the size, you see, you just adjust it. This is the text size. So it's either you increase or decrease it, depending on your own choice. So, but I usually prefer leaving the font size of these captions between 5 and 6 points. So anything between 5 and 6 is okay by me. Okay, so now I scroll down, and if you want to italize it, I usually like italicing more. See, so you click on italize. If you want it to be bolder, okay. Then if it was in small letter, if you want it to be capital letter, select this. But already you can see that that particular template we chose, we selected, already has a default option as capital letters. That's why everything falls on that capital letter. Okay. Now, if you want to have some space, you can always use this to add some space. So can you see there is widening gap here? You know, so you can leave it at this default state or value. Now, character, can you see if you are adjusting this, maybe increasing, can you see it's adjusting the characters or the space in between each of those characters? So we leave it at that. Now, let's play this so you see how it's going to look like. I'm going to widen this screen by dragging this down a little. Okay, so let's go.
In a small village named Amokwe, there lived a beautiful young woman whose name is Nneka. She was known far and wide for her kindness, intelligence, and stunning beauty.
So if you look here, you are definitely going to see.
Nneka was the apple of her father's.
So you will see these captions right here. So you see the words that have been pronounced are being highlighted. That's because of the template that we selected here. So if you select another template here, let me do that. So okay, once you click on this, it's definitely going to download that. So can you see it has taken effects right here on this? So let's play this again so you see how this looks.
And her mother, Adora, was a skilled weaver. They taught Nneka the.
Okay, so you can see this is it. So you can go back and switch it back to that particular one that I always prefer working with. Okay, so this is it. So it has switched back to that my preferred template option. So you can see it's very easy to generate subtitles and captions for your videos using CapCut. So go ahead to try this out today. And also, I would like to hear your thoughts and your experiences concerning this in the comment section below. You can ask your questions, and if you need any clarifications, you can also reach out to me by typing it down in the comment section below and via the link in the description of this video. So I hope you found this video valuable. If you did, go ahead to like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to this channel. Also, check out the playlist of other interesting and amazing tutorials about how you can create African folktale stories and AI generated images using free tools. So as you can see, this is CapCut. And CapCut is a free tool. You can utilize it to actualize your goal and objective. Okay. Now I want to also show you how to edit. For example, if there are some sentence errors or grammatical errors, you can edit them right here. So for example, okay. So once you click on any of these, if you click on any of these captions, it will bring up this menu. See, this is the one we are in where we got the templates for the text for the captions. Now, when you go to the real captions, you see the words of those transcripts written, boldly right there. So let me show you. So right here, assuming you want to change this, this is known as this somebody's name. This is supposed to be somebody's name. So, but when you want to change it or replace it, you highlight it, click on find and replace. So the right name should be Nneka, something like this. This should be the right name. Then you click on replace of this. You can see it shows you notification of replace. So it scans through the entire script, the entire storyline and the video, and replaces that previous word with this one wherever it finds the previous word or name. So you can go ahead to check them out and see. So you see, this is supposed to be she was the apple of her father's, So you highlight that, click on find and replace, and use the appropriate words to replace it, so that sentence will be more grammatically aligned and correct when the viewer sees them on the screen. So you can scroll down here. So you see this in Neka. This is not the correct spelling of Neka. So So right here you see this is Nneka. So it's supposed to be Nneka. Okay. So we'll replace it with something like this. So we'll have, you know, the right name. So you see, this is equally not the appropriate spelling. So we can replace this with the right spelling, which is Emeka. Emeka, replace all. So the aim, if you want to add title to your videos or story, let me show you how, okay? So first of all, come to your timeline and drag your playhead to where you want the title to start showing. So for example, if you want the title to start showing from here, you drag it to that particular point in time, okay? Now, the next thing you have to do is you go over to text, then click on add text, then click on this. So you have added a new text to your timeline. Now, if the title of this story is the pregnant, the pregnant widow, okay? So if this is the title of this story, pregnant widow who surprised everyone. So we are taking it that this is the title of this video. So you can come to font and reduce the font size here. So you can also break this text into two. So let's take it this way. I will drag this down here. Okay, let's take this one up. Okay, so while we place this here, the next thing we have to do is, because we have this as our title now, okay? So the next thing we can do is we go to font family and select any font we want it to be. So we'll select any font from here. The next thing is you can scroll down and come over to these styles, preset style. So any of them you click on, you see how it's going to look like, okay? So there are different styles that are here. So depending on your own choice, you can select any one. So I usually like using this, okay? Then the next thing you can do is you can choose to increase or decrease the line. For example, if you want to, since it's a double line, if you want to, you know, expand it more, or adjust the spaces in between the two rows, you can use this to achieve that. This is the line factor. Then if you also want to expand the character distance, you see how it's expanded, okay? So that's if you want, depending on, you know, what you want at any particular point in time. Okay, now the next thing we can do or achieve with this is we can make this to be, okay, let's make it to italicized. Now we go to animation. When you click on animation, you can see various animation styles here. So I usually use typewriter. There are different, you know, options right here. So you can check them out and choose the one that you like preferably. So I selected typewriter. You see, that's the one that I'm using right here because that's my favorite anyway. So I'll go to animation again, typewriter. Now, if you look at this duration, duration means how long a time do you want it to, you know, show that animation or typewriting effect you have selected. So I would like it to show it for like 7 seconds. So then it's
Nneka was the
definitely going
apple
to
of
be,
her father's eye, and her
see,
mother
it's
often
definitely
told
going to
her
be
stories of their
slower.
ancestors and the importance of family.
So the more lengthier the duration is, the slower it becomes. So there's no fixed time or duration, but you can just select something reasonable. At least between
Nneka was the
3
apple of
to
her father's
7
eye,
seconds is okay.
and her mother often told her stories. Nneka was the
So you can
apple
see
of
how
her
it's
father's
dropping.
eye, and her mother often.
Yeah, so that's it on that. Now, if you want there to be a sound, a typewriting sound, when it is dropping this text, this is how you go about it. You scroll down, First of all, you place your playhead at the beginning of that title, story title, where you want it to start from. Okay. Then the next thing you can do is you go to audio. Then when you go to audio, you can see several sound and sound effects here. For example, if you go to sound effect, you click on typewriter sound. So typewriter. So you see different typewriting sounds here, you know. So you can just check them out and choose the one that you prefer the most. Okay. So anyone you like, you add them to your favorites. This start shows adding to favorite. Then this is adding to timeline, the plus sign. So, but I already have them in my favorite. So whenever I click on music and click on favorite, you see this is the one I usually use. So it's already on favorite. You can see this yellow tick here. So the next thing you do is click on the plus sign. So I'll go ahead to click on this. So once you click on that plus sign, have you seen that it has been added here? So this is it. So this typewriting sound is definitely going to accompany this video title at this particular location or time on this timeline in this particular video, so that when it is dropping, you see that the impact is felt there. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to play this again.
Nneka was
You
the
listen.
apple of her father's eye.
If you listened, you would have heard the sound of the typewriting audio we selected while this text is being typed. That's the text that shows the title of this story, you know. So that's exactly how to achieve this. Okay. So first of all, you add this text from text, then uh, followed by adding the audio sound. Then you can also customize this, you know, right here on this window, changing your font, the size and all that. So if we adjust the size of this, so you see, the more you adjust it, the more you see how it's going to look like. So right here, you select any of these preset styles, and there you go. So that's it in this particular section. So if you have any question, you can drop it below in the comment section. Also, if you have any concerns or any challenge, or if you need my assistance in any way, you can also reach out to me by dropping a comment in the comment section below. Okay. So I also dropping a link in the description of this video. So check out our playlist, how you can create African folktales channels from A to Z. So I'll be linking it down below so that you get to utilize it to achieve your objective of having a high quality video and storyline. So go ahead to support us by giving this video a like, give it a thumbs up, like it, comment down below, and also subscribe to this channel. We'll be glad you did. We look forward to hearing from you. Bye. Welcome back, everyone. So in this video, I'll show you how you can add subscribe button or subscribe icon on your videos. So if you want people to be notified to subscribe at every point in your video, I'm going to show you how to add that in CapCut, okay? So once you've opened your CapCut project, just like I have here, the next thing you have to do is you go over to text. Then under text, you go to text templates. Then go to social media. So right here under social media, you see different variations of several of those icons. So you see subscribe, you see like, like this video. It's more or less like CTA, call to action. Once you hover over any of these, you are definitely going to see the one that suits your choice. Okay. So you hover over this. Thank you for watching. Follow me for more. Follow me. So you see different animation, different styles, and all that. Okay. So now the best ones that I always prefer using, I've added them to my favorites. So how do you add to favorites? Once you click on this star icon. So this star icon now. This depicts our favorite. So once you click on it and click on download, you've downloaded that particular uh, text or social media template. Okay. Then you go to your favorites. So you see the list of the ones that are in my favorite. So I want to add this one. So you click on it, you see how it's going to look. To show you the preview. Now, but for you to bring it to the timeline, now make sure your playhead is positioned from the start of your video. That's if actually you want it to start displaying from the beginning of your video. Then click on plus. So can you see it has been added to this timeline now? So I will drag it till the end of the clip. So if, for example, this is where my video ends, I'll drag it to that particular position. Okay. So when you click on this, you see subscribe is written here. So you can keep it, drag it to wherever you want it to be. And or any position. That's what I mean. So let me keep it here. Then you minimize it a little so that it won't be blocking or obstructing your videos. So when you click on that, you see that subscribe that's written. This is the paragraph box for it right here. Okay. So what do we do next? I will go ahead to I want to make this to the capital letter. So I can just type it in capital letter here. Subscribe. So you can see it has changed to capital letter. Let me expand it. Can you see? Okay, so this should be subscribe. Okay, so it's correct now. Anyway, you can leave it in small letter, but I always prefer it to be in capital letter personally. So let's play this back so you see how it reflects right here on this. So if you look here, you're going to see that the icon, the arrow icon, toggles between clicking on subscribe and that particular icon, and the label subscribe. So that's exactly what we want. Okay. Now, if we also want like or please like button or icon to be displayed by the right side, what we'll do is we repeat the same process. So this is it right here. There are several of them. You see, like, share, subscribe, subscribe. So what I always like using this. So I can go ahead to click on add. That's plus. So you see, this is this right here. Okay. So it has added to this timeline. Then I'll drag it to the end of this video. Okay. So from beginning to the end. So this is it. So I will drag it down and I will drag the both ends so that I will reduce or minimize the size. So I would like this one to be by the right hand side. Okay. So why the subscriber icon is by the left. Meanwhile, remember we have the watermark at the center middle. So if you have a logo, your logo can replace any of this. If you want, you can still bring this down. Assume you want this to be down here. You can do that. So, but let me show you guys how the final output is for this. Okay, so let's play it now. So if you look here, you're definitely going to see that this is amazing. Okay. So this is absolutely fantastic. Now, at the end of your video, you may want to add maybe another bigger like, share, and subscribe. So you just move your playhead to the exact position you want it to be. Okay. So assuming I want to have it here, for example, I'll just come to this particular like, share, and subscribe. I'll click on that plus. So So this signifies the end of our video. So right here, you can see, even though it's covering part of the image here in this video, but I would like it to be at the last part or end screen. Actually, that's why I said I prefer it to come last. So this is it. You can actually reduce or increase it. So I can decide to drag it to any position and all that. So the choice is yours anyway. So remember, these CTAs, call to actions, are very important because you need to tell people what to do next, how they can help to promote your video so that your channel can grow by liking the video, sharing the video with your friends and families across social media, subscribing to your channel and all that. So these are all known as call to action, CTAs, which are very important. Okay, so that's it. So if you place your playhead towards the ending of your video, you're definitely going to see this. But if you move away from there, see that you only have the subscribe towards your left, bottom left, and please like towards the top right. So if you want, you can also switch them, switch their positions. This can come here, and why this can come here, or this can come here, why this one can go here. So it depends on your own choice anyway. There's no permanent or fixed position that they are supposed to be. So but all in all, make sure it doesn't obstruct most part of your video view and video layout. So thank you guys so much. If you found this video valuable, like this video. We would like you to support our channel by subscribing to this channel and also share this video with your friends and families. If you also have questions, you can always drop it in the comment section of this video. We look forward to hearing more from you. I will be glad to see you succeed, and I'm rooting for your success. Bye. So if you want to add watermark to your videos, this is how you are going to do it. So once you open CapCut and open your project, so I'm going to use this as an example anyway. Okay. So you have a project like this on CapCut. What you do is you go over to text. Then you see the default text. So you click on this title. That's add default text. So that plus sign adds a default text to your timeline. So you drag it to the end of the clip or wherever you want the watermark to end. Okay. So right here, you can go ahead to type the name of your channel. So African Tales by Jenny, something like this. So when you have done that, the next thing you can do is you can come down here. So these different font options can be utilized. So I'm going to select from any of it. So once you are moving down, you're going to see the preview. So you see it's changing from here, this preview window. Okay. So I'm going to make use of one. Okay, let's see how this is going to look like. Rubik. So when you click on that, you can italize it, underline, add some effects that if you wish to anyway. Yeah, so then the next thing you can do is, if you don't want to make it of that, you can use this pre-style. So do you see how this looks? You see how this looks? You can just take your time to go through this and see the best one that suits your objective. Okay, so the next thing you can do is you move down opacity. Under opacity, you reduce it. You can see it's 100. So you can barely see it, even though the watermark is on the background, but it's rare, it's rare for anybody to copy your videos now. So let's play this from outside. So you see the effect of the watermark and all that. Yeah, you are definitely going to see the watermark, though it's transparent, but it's there in the background of the video. So that's how you can do it. Meanwhile, if you have a logo, you can always put your logo maybe at the top right, top left, bottom right, and so on. So, but this watermark feature is very important for you to have it in your videos. So, because it's going to make so difficult for anybody to steal your video clips and give you copyright or reuse content strike. So, but if you put logo, someone can easily use one or use his or her own logo to superimpose on your own and cover it. So, but watermark is rare for the person to cover something that is at the middle of each of these clips. So you can see while navigating around each of these, you see that the watermark is still at the middle. So that's the advantage of having a watermark videos. So thank you so much, guys. If you have any question or any topic you'd like me to cover, you can drop it in the comment section of this video. I look forward to hearing from you guys. Meanwhile, check out the playlist, complete playlist of how to create African Folktales channel from beginning to the end, from beginning to the finishing part of it. So you see how to navigate around it from scripting, voice over, generating AI images, uh, changing the dimension and choosing the right aspect ratio for those images, being able to add watermark, doing your thumbnail so that you'll be able to earn for yourself and get thousands and millions of views and millions of subscribers too. So go ahead to check out the playlist. Meanwhile, if you found this video valuable, like it, smash on the like button below, give this video a thumbs up, turn on your notification bell icon, and also subscribe to our channel for more informative and educative valuable contents like this. Okay. So I also want to let you know that if you want to change the aspect ratio, that's for YouTube. Just click on this ratio. Instead of leaving the original, you can leave it at 16:9. Okay, so that's the best aspect ratio format for editing on CapCut. So that's how to go about it. So see you guys much later on in our next session. Bye. So I'm going to show you how you can edit your folktale stories using CapCut. So the first step is go ahead to open up CapCut. So as you can see, there are other projects that I have here, CapCut projects, okay? So you go ahead to click on create project. Okay, so once you open up and click on create project, the next thing you have to do is you have to import your digital assets, which includes those images, and audios. Then you have to compile them and arrange them here sequentially. So I'm going to do that right away. So first of all, I'll have to open up my audio. So remember, this is the audio or sound recording of your voiceover for your script. Okay, so I'll drag and drop the audio clip on this timeline. So once you drag and drop it, it's going to appear under this projects and imported assets section. Then you equally see it on your timeline. So for example, this particular audio is over 29 minutes. So I'm going to work on it now so that I'll be able to align each part of it to the corresponding images. So when you come here, you see this arrow, you see this plus sign, you see this minus. So this more or less like zoom, zoom in your timeline audio component. Okay, so once you are there, you see that you can navigate through using this your playhead. So I want to cut off this space before the start of this particular clip. So I'll click on this and you see this split icon. So you click on that, it has been splitted. So you click on this and delete it. So I wouldn't want that space there to exist. Okay. Yeah, so I'll go back and I will play and listen to this first beginning part of this audio. Then so as you guys can see, in a small village named Amope, that's the beginning part of this storyline. Okay. So what do I have to do now? I will have to go to um my image folder where I have the images of all the scenes for the scripts. Remember in the previous section, I and step I showed you how to create your images that corresponds to the scene. So this is the particular image that corresponds to that. So I will drag and drop it here or import it. So once I do that, I will place it here. So I'll make sure it aligns to where it's supposed to be, which is where that particular statement ended. Okay. So let me expand this more. So I'll zoom on this more. Okay. Okay. So right here on CapCut, you can see this is where it started from. Okay, till this place. So I'm gonna play it back again so you guys can hear. You guys said heard that particular section of this voiceover. Okay, so in a small village named Amope, this is the picture depicting the village. Remember, we generated it from Bing AI. Okay, yeah. So let's continue now. We're going to play the next part, which is starting from here now. So the beautiful young woman whose name is Nneka, we have to capture that here. So this is a picture that depicts the woman. So we can drag and drop it to the timeline. Then so starting from here, ending till this place, So we listen again. Meanwhile, you can see there's a space between this place, this point where this name was mentioned, and this point where another sentence started. So you have to check if it is not more than 3 minutes, 3 seconds rather, you leave it out. But if it is more than 3 seconds, you can just minimize it. So, but as it is, you can see this is 7 seconds, 8 seconds. Okay, so difference of 1 second. So we're going to leave it at that. Okay. So meanwhile, we'll extend this to reach here before the start of the next sentence. So let's listen to the next sentence and okay, so you can see I'll have to go to my image folder again and grab the image that corresponds to that particular scene. So this is it. So this is how you go about creating this. So first of all, you can see, let me show you guys this. This is from 13 seconds to 15. This is 2 seconds interval, okay? It isn't much because we zoom this. Remember, if we return it back, you may not notice those pause or spaces, which is not bad. It's good because it's human narration. So it's good that there are intermittent pauses and yeah, so that is it. So let me proceed with this, okay?
Nneka was the apple of.
Let's take it back. So you guys can hear, the particular what is said here, how Nneka, the lady in question in the story, is someone whose father loved so much and they cared for so much. Yeah, so I'm gonna find an appropriate clip or image that depicts her. here. Okay. Okay, let's use this. So the aim is just to provide similar or related images that are, that shows what the particular sentence or paragraph is saying, in that particular scene. So I'll go back again. Let me go back. So if you look here, let's start again. Okay. Um, Okay, so you guys can hear this particular clip up to this point and see that the image representation for each sentence or each part of this is superb and it's top notch. Okay, so that's very, very important so that your followers and your viewers can be, hooked and be kept on their toes to be able to, listen and follow your story till the end. So once you have done that, now next thing you can do is you can click on each of the uh, images that makes up your timeline, for your clip. You can click on each of them. Once you click on them, you come here. This animation. Okay. So now on that animation, you have option for in out combo. So you go to combo. So you can determine how the transition for this goes. So
In a
when you
small
click on
village
this,
named Amokwi,
okay, let me minimize this so you see it from wider. So when you preview any of this, you're going to see how it's going to look like. Okay, let's
in a
go.
small village named Amokwi,
Okay, so when you click on the next image, you can determine how it's going to
lived a beautiful young woman
come in
whose
or
name
go out.
is
The
Neka.
transition is definitely going to be. So
She was known far and wide for her
we move to the
kindness,
next,
intelligence,
then to
and
the
stunning
next. So you
beauty.
can add different transitions for each of the images
Neka
and
was the
clips that
apple of
makes
her
up your
father's
timeline
eye.
right here. So remember, like I said, that like this particular audio is more than 29 minutes. So I'm not going to, edit all of them in this tutorial video. So, but this has given you a clue, and how you can go about editing your own and adding your transitions, and finding corresponding images that will best suit your videos. So in a much later video, I'm going to show you guys how you can add background sound to this, so that you find, okay, let me do that right away. I will go to, here, okay, these are some of my audios, okay? So I'm going to drag and drop these audios here. So let me drag and drop it. Okay, so you can see I've just drag and dropped this audio. Let's listen to the audio alongside. That's the background music or background audio alongside with the main voiceover for the script. So you guys have heard the sound, background sound of the background music, okay? So, but you can see the sound is very loud. I would like to decrease it. So what do I do? I will click on it. Then you come over to this volume section. Okay, so right here you have volume section. Then move towards your left. I mean the decibel, that's the dB value, should be in negative. Why? So that you can reduce your background or sound or background audio. So you can see this, at least it should be between the range of 30 to 50. So Um, let's leave it at this 44. Then let's go back and play it again. As you can see, the background audio sound is very low now. Okay, so let me increase it a little. Let me adjust it a little so that you hear it a little bit louder from the background. Okay, 25, 26 upwards is okay. Okay, let's leave it at that. I'm going to play it back again. So if you look here, you definitely discover that the background sound or audio is much better now. Okay. So if you look here, you see that when I'm playing this, the background sound is much better or moderate. So you can go ahead, depending on the original sound of your, or volume of your background audio, you can go ahead to play around with the volume value here. So between 20, 25, 30, 40, 50 is okay. So you adjust this to suit your audio. Now, what you do is, because this length of your videos is very long, this is over 29 minutes, okay? So what you have to do is, you just have to copy and paste this audio clip, more or less like duplicating it. So paste, you can see copy, paste, copy, paste. So you copy and paste it till the end of the video. Paste. So what do you do next? Just make sure you bring them together. More or less like clustering them. Cluster the background audios, okay? So till you reach the end of your video. So till you reach this should be the end. That's after you must have added your images and every other thing. So you continue to paste, copy and paste. You can see. So once I do copy and paste, it reproduces another version of this. I'll paste again. So remember, the only thing you are duplicating is the background audio so that it can extend to the end of your video. So that's how you go about creating your video using CapCut for African Folktales channel. So if you have any question, you can drop it in the comment section below. Also look at the playlist in the description of this video where you find other valuable videos in this niche, African Folktales, and how you can go about it. So thank you so much for watching. If you found value from this video, give it a like. Give it also a thumbs up, like it. Also subscribe to this channel. Don't forget to turn on your notification bell icon so that you always get notified whenever we post new contents and updates. Okay. So, but meanwhile, once you are done with this video, the next thing you can do is just go ahead to export. There's export at the top here. This is export. Then right here, you enter the name of your video. You leave it at that. Okay. So then you leave all these other values in their default value. Like this 1080p is a good resolution value. Bitrate recommended, leave it at that. Codec H.264 is okay. Format MP4. Frame rate 30 frames per second, FPS. Then also export the audio. Okay, so once you click on export, it's going to export this particular video and give you the final output. Okay. Now, before that, you can also create a special folder. So you can just click on this and create a special folder, whether on your desktop. You can see this is the location of my export. So I can easily locate all my videos, exported videos right here. You see this desktop. You create a folder for it and select the folder, then click on select. So that's how you go about this. So see you guys much later on. Bye.